we have confirmed as well that count of racketeering, he is guilty here. So it is, again, not entirely unexpected, Ron, based on what you have said. Please go ahead.
Right. Right. There are 9 counts altogether. Racketeering is the big one. Then there are 8 others. And of those 8 other counts, some of them were subsumed under the charge of racketeering. So it's likely that he may be found guilty of some of those other sex trafficking charges. They're broken down primarily as they pertain to the cases of the individual accusers. So that's what we're looking at. It may take some time for the jury to read out the rest of its verdict. But the racketeering one is the big one. This was a very creative charge that the prosecution came up with, again, to put all these alleged misdeeds under, again, dating back to the 1990s to almost to the present day, involving many, many women who were brought to R. Kelly's home, to his music studio, imprisoned in one case, drugged, sexually assaulted, and again, just horrific stories of what these women were telling. The prosecution in its closing argument made a point for the jury to she said, these women's lives should matter. See them for who they are. They were women from humble beginnings, for the most part, women of color, which is different than what we've seen in most of these Me Too cases, and which is one reason why there was some question about whether they would be believed. However, the jury has returned this verdict of guilty, so they were believed, and they told really horrific stories. That the prosecution asked the jury to see them as young women. So many of them were 16, 17 at the time when this all happened, and so many of them were aspiring music stars.